bestrobo.in, your favorite robotic and electronics store in India.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mifratech. Today in this section we will learn about water level sensor. So this sensor mainly used in order to measure the water level. So as you can see, this is how a water level sensor will look like. So you have to immerse in the water and in order to measure the level of water. So it is like a device or a circuit which is designed in order to detect a presence of water or in order to find the level of water. So there will be like a different water sensors will be available, like conductive, optical, vibrating, ultrasonic, float, etc. Mainly we are here whatever we using here it will be like a conductive or a resistive type of water sensor. So the circuit of water sensor is designed in such a way that whenever that water level sensor will comes in contact with the water, the conductivity of the sensor will increases and vice versa, like that. So depending on the increasing conductivity, we can measure the like a water level, and we can send it to the any microcontrollers which we have interfaced with it. So this level sensor detect the level of liquid, not only water, you can tell, you can measure in any a level of liquids or the other fluids also you can measure using this water level sensor. It has a wide variety of application you can make use of this water level sensor. So it will be like continuously level sensor, it continuously measuring the level of within the specified range only it will measure, and it will be sending the data to the controller. It is a low cost and it will be giving the accurate values, like it like a low power consumption, it like water sensor. So as you can see in the water level sensor, there will be like parallel lines will be there. So based on those lines, so like what are the water droplets which will be like immersed in that water, that much sensor it will be detect the water level, like conductivity will be like increasing. Based on that it will measure the water level. So what are the technical specification of this water level sensor means? It requires mainly between 3 to 5 volts. Mainly usually will provide a 5 volt DC supply to this water level sensor in order to work. So it operating current will be less than 20 milliamps. So it has a output type will be like analog. It mainly gives the analog output values water level, and it is compatible with Arduino also. The working temperature is between 10 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. Humidity will be like 10 to 90% of humidity. It is high sensitive. So this is it mainly has 3 pins. As you can see, pin configuration, it mainly has 3 pins. One is the ground pin that we have to connect to ground. VCC is the power supply, we have to provide a 5 volts DC power supply, and a third one is the output pin. So that is output or a S pin. As you can see, it will be mentioned S as in the module. So S is nothing but a output signal. So this like S signal will sense the data like water level and sends data to the controller. So next we will see how to interface this water level sensor with Arduino, and will program it. So as it has mainly 3 pins, first one VCC will connect to 5 volts power supply of Arduino Uno, then ground will connect to ground pin of Arduino Uno, and as it is giving signal is the analog values it is reading, that we have to connect to analog pin of Arduino Uno. So that I have connected to pin number A0, analog pin of Arduino Uno. So this is the simple connection in order to interface this water level sensor with Arduino Uno microcontroller. Next we will see how to program it. So first we have to define the setup. So serial dot begin of 9600, this is the baud rate we have to mention. After that, in this have the values should be read continuously, so that I am writing in the loop here, while loop. So int val, so analog read, so as it is giving the analog values, so I am connected to pin number A0, that is also analog. So I have to use this analog read command in order to read the values. So the sensor I have connected to pin number A0. So from this pin, so sensor is water level sensor giving the analog values directly. So those values I am reading and like storing in the variable int val variable. So after that that have to print in the serial monitor. So I am using serial dot print of pin value. So serial dot print of println of val. So whatever the analog values I am reading, that I am printing in the serial monitor. After that I have given the 2000 millisecond delay. So by writing this program, like the water level sensor will detect read the analog water level values, and it will send the data to the controller, and we can say this that it will be displayed in the serial monitor of the system. So like this you can connect water level sensor in order to detect water level using Arduino Nano. or any microcontroller you can use. So what are the application where exactly you can make use of this water level sensor? So it can be used in water tanks to control water levels. So whether a water tank is filled or not, or what level it has filled, that can be known by using this water level sensor. It can be used in factories or commercial complex, in any apartment homes, and in a fuel tank level gauging, or oil tank level controller, pool water level controller, some pump in irrigation control. In agriculture purpose, you can make use of this water level sensor in order to know what is the level of the water. So these are the different applications where you can make use of this water level sensor. So thank you for watching the video.